Welcome back to the Unapologetic Podcast. Today, I'm talking all about AI. Now, this is obviously a hot topic. It's been a hot topic for a while, but there are a lot of things coming up more recently about AI, especially with, oh my God, this whole recent issue with like Instagram doing the flagging of the AI things, which we don't even know what they're flagging because it makes no sense. Some people are getting flagged, some are not. What is AI? What is not? The fuck? I will talk more about that in a minute. But the one thing, the overall thing here that I really want to discuss, and there's going to be like a few things throughout this, but AI is not coming for your business unless all you are using for your business is literally AI. It's really not. It's kind of funny, the responses that I get. People get really like their panties get in a wad when I post about this. They do not enjoy it. But I'm like, it's true though. And I do want to use my own brain to think about a lot of things versus handing it over to AI for many reasons, which I'm going to go into. And this is one that I will say forever and ever. It's not coming for your business. It's really, really not for so many reasons. So many reasons. So the one main thing is that we as humans, the thing that we have over AI is being human. We built AI, like AI. But the thing that we have over AI is being human. It's being able to show emotions, to feel emotions, to evoke emotions. AI can't do that. Plus, we train the AI. There's just like, there's so much about this that I'm like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. And, it's coming up more and more and more. People want more human. They don't want AI. And oh my God, I cannot even tell you. I've been trying to fix this stupid fucking problem that I've been having. And this is like just such a minuscule thing, but it is so annoying. I've been trying to fix this dumbass problem that I've had with my Instagram, like not connecting. Well, it's connected to my threads and I have the verification thing. I got it because if I need support, I can maybe actually talk to someone and get support faster. That's why I got it. You know what happens? Not that. It goes to their fucking AI bot and it does not give you support. It's a problem. This is a problem. And I have been dealing with this now for over a week. Trying. And it's this is such a stupid thing that I want them to fix that it's like, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. But when we are talking about AI and how it is not coming for your business, it is relevant here because I have been trying to get this fucking dumbass thing fixed, which is just having my verification show again because it was showing for years now. I don't know how many, whenever I started paying for the verification thing, it's been showing on my Instagram and on Threads. And a week ago, all of a sudden, they disconnected. I don't have it on Threads. My profile picture is changed. I didn't change it. My name on there changed. I didn't change it. It still says Tara Leeson, which, like, thank God it didn't change to some, like, weird ass thing, but whatever. I literally cannot get them to fix it. And I'm like, I pay for this shit. Just let me talk to someone and tell them, go connect it again. They won't. It is the most frustrating thing ever. And this is one of the biggest problems that I have with this AI shit is that it's like, it's impossible. The number of inaccuracies and just incorrect information that this dumb thing has given me over the week is unreal. It is just like, it's so stupid. And this is why AI is never coming for your business unless all you use in your business is AI, because this is what's going to happen. Like, if it's going to give people the wrong information. And then people get really frustrated, like myself, when they're trying to get a problem sorted out and I can't speak to a human about it who could actually probably fix this for me in like 30 seconds. But I can't get through to anyone because I just have to go to their stupid Meta AI bot thing that won't give me any answers. So annoying. I will update you if that ever gets fixed. I'm really losing hope that anything is literally ever going to happen. I've reported it. I've talked to this dumb thing 20,000 times. I've asked to speak to someone. No. And I'm like, I have a small audience. I don't give a shit. I pay you for this help. Anyways, I'll update you if that ever gets fixed. So AI is not coming for your business. I'm not, in saying that though, I'm not anti AI. I think that there are things that we can do with it that are helpful. And there are so many things that are being done right now that it's just being way overused. And it's like, why are you doing that? Like, why are we going this far? Why are we taking it this far? I am anti using it for everything in your business or overusing it in your business to an extent that it's like taking away from the you being in your business. It's taking away from your voice in your business. It's taking away from you talking to people in your business. All of those things that I am against. I don't like that. I do not like that because I personally do not believe that that is helpful for anyone. And it's been shown time and time again. People talk about this all the time about how frustrated they are that they can't talk to a human. They want to hear what you have to say. They don't want to hear it from a bot, right? And so this is really the like problem with it. And I'm massively anti these people saying that it's coming for your business. And I've seen that so many times and I'm like, that's just dumb. It's not. This is fear mongering. And these are people that either like create AI things and want you to believe it so that you buy into their thing because they're making you think their AI thing is the answer and it's the only answer to continue your business going when it's not. It is really not. You don't need the coaching bot that's going to make you sound like everyone else that bought the coaching bot and probably give you wrong answers. You don't need whatever, some of the things that are out there that are being sold or your business is going to fail. Like it is just, it's gotten to the point where it is so ridiculous. And now we have this that Instagram has come out where it's flagging a bunch of stuff as AI content, but it's not even following its own rules of what it's flagging, which is like, you know why that's happening? Because the AI is flagging things. And this is the problem. Like, it's like circles because it all leads back to AI is the problem. It's not a person going and looking at this and being like, yes, that's actually AI. So we're going to put this tag on it. It's running through AI screens and AI being like, that's AI. So I'm going to put the AI tag on it, whether it is or not. And I have seen a number of people post things and they're like, none of this is AI. And it got flagged as AI. And then they will test it and they will post something and they'll be like, all of this was AI and it didn't get flagged. Like, what the literal it just like it is almost mind-numbing because it's so stupid. And it's kind of funny because I posted my I'll be back post on Instagram because I have my 3 weeks off and I made a little caveat on there and I said, and if this gets flagged by the this is AI content thing, It is, in fact, not, regardless of how it gets flagged. This was made by me and my own skills. Because it wasn't, but like, I don't know, me, it might get flagged. So just so you know, it's actually me. It's a problem. Like, it's become a real issue. And, it's getting to the point where we are reaching this place of it being really overused. And if you're using it for everything in your business or almost everything in your business, then yeah, like I said, AI might be coming for it. Because if you are using it for everything, then AI can replace you, right? But if you are the one putting out your own thoughts, if you are the one working with people, if you are the one talking to people, there's no way to replace that. There are ways to have AI and, different things save you time. There are absolutely ways to do that. But I look at it as use those things so that you can actually go back to putting more human in, because that's what's always going to give you the leg up. That's the thing AI cannot take away is the human. And this whole, like, the absolute craziest one, I think, for me is when I saw one post where someone was like, you can have Claude build you. It was like 20 or 30 websites in like half an hour. And I was like, oh God, no, don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't have it do these automations. It makes mistakes and you are not going to know until they fail, until things are not like correctly integrated, correctly connected. You're not going to find out. I have seen this happen so many times. I have tested different things just out of curiosity. I have tested things. And the number of times it has gotten things wrong on trying to build automations and do things that I know how to set up. I can't even tell you. And so if you're trying to get it to do this for you and it's giving you all the wrong instructions, you're not going to get it set up. I can tell you that much. But this is the problem. And you may get something set up, but what happens when it fails? There's a lot of other considerations that I think don't go into it when we are trying to use it for so much and for everything, thinking that it's going to be this hugely time-saving thing, that it's going to be like the, again, magic secret to somehow making a lot of money when it's not. I really think when it comes down to it, you are the secret. Like you are the one, you are it. Nothing can duplicate you. Absolutely nothing. Sure, you can make your AI twin, but like that's weird anyways. But and environmental, holy fuck, does that take a lot? Like I no, I can't. I have such a hard time with it. And I'm gonna say, so I have tried it a little bit for content. I wanted to see for myself because, I saw all of these things around, oh, you could get ideas out. You could create your own GPT. You could do all of these things. And I created one for myself. I put in a ton of my old content because I have it all stored in Asana. I downloaded it years worth, like 3 years of content. I put that in. I created the thing according to, kind of what I wanted, not saying quietly ever. That's like one of my fucking big things. Don't ever say quietly. Even though I also hate when people are like, it's AI when this is in the content. And I'm like, what the fuck? Other than quietly, I don't say quietly. But some of these things, I'm like, I fucking do that because I'm sorry, I'm educated and that's how I write. Like, What the hell is this shit? Some of this I just can't. I just have no patience. Like, one of them is the thing is, that's the way I write. I actually say that. And I'm like, fuck. Plus, we have to go back to guess who trained AI? It's humans. Some of this shit's just so dumb. Anyways, not really a tangent rant, but there's a lot of this that just fucking, like, I could go on forever. But I did create this GPT. I tried it out and, I wanted to see how this would work. And it felt like the creative process took so much longer for me to even do like one post. And I never posted anything from it because it felt like it took so long. And I was like, I don't even know where to go from this. Like, I don't know how to get a post from this. I don't know what I'm supposed to ask. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I just want to write my own shit. And because I am very naturally creative, like I love writing. I love creating. I love drawing. I love doing all of these things. It felt like it took that process away from me. And I fucking hated it so much. I hated it and I could not do it. I couldn't do it. And I still don't love the environmental issue piece of it. And I know that there's a lot of things that, take more on that front. And like, when people are creating all of the pictures, that takes like a shit ton. And there's like a balance there of what takes how much, whatever. But I was like, I hate this and I don't need to be like adding to that when I hate it. So no more. So I scrapped that idea. But I did try it and I really did not like it. I did not like it. And I have seen people who have gotten caught up in this and they've been like, I can't, I feel like I almost can't think for myself anymore because I've been relying on it so much. And I feel like at that point, you have to stop. You have to stop. You have to be able to rely on yourself. That's where the best shit comes from. It's not from a bot. It's not from this thing that might spit shit out at you. It's really, really not. It's it is from you. And at first, it's probably going to take longer because you've been relying on this thing to give you ideas, to help you out for so long. So it feels like a different process. But I do think that it can get to a point where there's this over reliance on it. And it starts really taking away from like your voice, your humanness in your business. And I think that that's something that, you really have to consider. Now, one thing I do use it for that I actually really like, and this is like the only thing, I guess, right now. Pretty sure it's the only thing. And it is for kind of editing the podcast. What I will do is I use Riverside. Once I record here, and I mean, obviously, my episodes are very slightly edited. They're like barely edited. I take out, if I have like a little bit of a pause that would be super annoying, I take that out. That's how much is edited, kind of thing. So I get it to do that. I look over some things. I do get the transcript out of it, which is nice. And then it does cut shorts out of it, which is also really nice. That I do have. That's like the only thing that I use it for. And that saves me a shit ton of time. That is not anything that takes me out of the equation in terms of like forward facing, interacting with anyone, doing anything like that, but it saves me a fuck ton of time because if I had to go through and like cut out, you know, long pauses or which there really aren't that many. I still leave some in because I like it to just be like normal talking. But if I had to cut all of the clips that I wanted or, things like that, that's annoying. And I was doing that for quite a while and it takes so long and I couldn't do it anymore. So it was something that I had to decide that that was the thing I was actually going to do. That's the only one. That's the only thing that I really use like AI for. Now, I don't believe, obviously, I use it for that. You don't have to stop using it altogether, but you just have to choose like what to use. Find things that actually make sense instead of looking at this like, how can I use AI for anything and everything and make it be, you know, everything so much easier and do everything for me and write all my posts and create my entire website and create all my emails and blah, blah, blah. Like, I would never, personally, I would never use it to write an email. I love writing my emails. I don't want AI to write them. I've read many emails that are written by AI and I do not like them. And I've also seen with some clients the negative effects of using AI too much, especially in email and when you're trying to have a launch or something like that. And it really doesn't go very well. And it doesn't sound like you. And I've had to say, is this something that you would actually say? Because I know that it's not. And some of this, when you're reading through it, ask yourself that, like, would I actually say this? Because some of it I look at and I'm like, you would never say that. Like, I know you would never say that. Why would you put that in there? Talk how you would talk. That's how people want to hear from you. And I think that like content, emails, marketing, those are the big ones that are people are really either trying to use it for or are finding that people are using it for and don't love it, sort of thing. It's kind of like one or the other. But I feel like it's really, how can you keep the human in? When you think about that, that's what people are looking for. That's going to make the biggest difference, not that you aren't keeping up with everything AI. It's how are you actually keeping human in your business? Because that's what people want to connect with. They want to connect with you, not a bot. They want to talk to you. Just like I want to talk to someone who can fix my goddamn Instagram and Threads thing, you know? If somebody has a question, one thing, even thinking about that, one thing that I do, I don't have, and some people have, like, you can reach out to the AI bot and get support and blah, blah, blah. One thing that I do is you can ask a question, like on my website or whatever. I just say, I will get back to you in 48 hours. I give time. I likely will get back to you in less time than that, unless you've contacted me over the weekend or I'm off on holidays. But give yourself time. That's it. And then you can actually answer as yourself, as a human, have a real conversation. That's it. And I feel like that's what a lot of people are looking for. And it's really thinking about like, how can you actually incorporate more of that versus more AI to quote unquote save time when I don't think it actually is. So that's what I would be asking is like, how can you keep human in? And just using AI for the things that really make sense if they do. Now, I have a big announcement unrelated to AI at all, but I have a big announcement. Impact is back. This is one of my absolute favorite things I've ever done, and I love it so freaking much. Like, I cannot even tell you how much I love it, and I am so proud of it. Now, in Impact is my hybrid group program. It is a 6-month program, and you get the benefit of community group calls as well as one-on-one support. And if you're looking for business support and community that's like the real deal, Impact is it. I cap it at 10 women max. So it's not a huge group. And this is so that we can all really get to know each other and I can really get to know your businesses. I don't want this to be a massive thing where people just feel like you're another number and like you're not actually getting any real support. This is like truly, I want you to have support and feel like you can talk about and discuss the shit that you need to. And this is for women who really want to support each other. There, you get that there are no levels, there's no hierarchy, there's no online girl gangs. And you're looking for a space where you can come and get real business support to actually move things forward. And you can talk about and work through all of, your life shit too. Like this isn't therapy, but we all know business and life coexist, and we have to have a place where we can actually talk about both. I fucking wholeheartedly believe that so much. Now, the result with Impact is that you find a community that actually gets the reality of building a business and experiencing life, not just this Instagram polished version that we see. This is like, we're actually doing this. You are going to be building the business you want, defining success on your terms, no matter what that looks like. That is such a big thing. Dropping the shoulds, dropping these like preconceived notions, dropping all of this shit that, the pressure from online of the way things should be, and actually looking at what do you want? What does success look like for you? And how do we make that happen? So there's the one-on-one support, group calls. We put this into tangible action. So there's strategy customized for you, your goals, your life, and ongoing support around, of course, back-end systems so that you're able to reach your goals and it is actually sustainable long term. And this is truly a holistic approach to business support that I really love. And I am honestly so proud to be able to offer because I haven't seen anything else like it. So the wait list for Impact is now open. You can check out the details, add your name. We will officially be starting at the end of September, and I cannot wait. So the link is in the show notes. You can check that out, get on the wait list. Also, if you are looking for one-on-one support, I do still have $500 off the 6-week intensive until August 31st. So you can also check that out and grab a spot there if you are interested in that as well. And just a little teaser coming up on the podcast, I have such a fun series that I think you're going to love, and it's called You Don't Have to. This is like such a me thing, I feel like, but it's all about challenging the online rhetoric and narrative around what's required to be successful or to have a successful business. And it's you don't have to do blah, blah, blah. So the next 6 episodes will be based all around that. And I am so looking forward to it. So make sure you tune into those. That's it for today. Keep it human more than AI. If you like this episode, I would love if you would give it a 5-star rating and review. And as always, go after everything that you fucking want and be unapologetic about it.